Are you wondering how to survive the holidays and the Christmas and the season's festivity after going through some episodes of infidelity, betrayal, or cheating in your relationship? If you are one person who's thinking, how could my Christmas be different this time after all the pain, the hurts, and the season of grieving, then this video is for you. If you are also a coaching practitioner and you're helping a client, you're helping someone go through the process of change, transformation, recovery, and healing, this video is for you because this is the best time that we can help our client go through a process of recovery in a very festive manner. Today's toolkit is, it's Christmas time after the pain. So, let's dive in for today's conversation where we continue our 100 Days Life Coaching Toolkit Mastery Challenge here in my YouTube channel. Consider subscribing to this channel if you have not done yet because we are completing a 100 days of learning, mastering, and using a toolkit that you can use to start, grow, and scale your coaching business. Let's dive in. Welcome to day 56. Today, we're going to be talking about surviving the holiday season, surviving the festivities, surviving all the activities of the celebration or celebrating the Christmas seasons where you normally, or people who's been into difficulties in relationship, going through having been through hardship and headaches and struggles of going through a season of infidelity, cheating, and all. Christmas would always be a time that provides or ushers or gives a lot of triggers. And oftentimes, people miss the chance, the opportunity to enjoy the holidays because of these triggers, alarms, and all the negativities coming into reality once again, reliving it once again. So for today, I'd like to share with you a couple of things, like 5 sure tips that would help you enjoy this Christmas after the season of pain, the season of grieving, the season of trying to get back, restore, and journey back to normal life. So let's start. Tip number 1, stay in an attitude of gratitude. Regardless of where the situation or where your relationship is at this moment in time, whether you have your family is back, your relationship back, whether you are restored with it or you are still going through the process, you have lost it totally, whatever it is, be in an attitude of gratitude. There are so many things that you can leave out today in the present. There are many things that you can take a look at the situations around you and live it out today. Because oftentimes when we are grieving over a loss of a relationship, over betrayal, incident of cheating, infidelity, we kind of live our lives to what ifs or what must have been, what could have I, and all of those things that obviously is not of the present. And when you are in an attitude of gratitude, you are able to take a look around and see the things that you can leave in the present and be grateful in the present. Number 2 is set up boundaries. Okay, boundaries, healthy boundaries, and I would say be vigilant with your boundaries about in covering. Who do you meet during the season? Who do you give gifts? Who do you remember for some exchange gifts? Okay? Who do you remember for attending a particular event, a particular occasion, a particular celebration during the holidays? Or who do you remember when you go to a particular store for shopping? All of these things will shape your decision of faith, where, who, and what to do during the holiday season. Like, take a look at where are the things that gives you a lot of triggers, Where are the things that reminds you a lot? And this where is gonna be a signpost for you to set healthy boundaries. Probably this time, you may opt not to go to places that reminds you a lot of the infidelity or the situation or the case of inappropriate relationship. Probably this time, you can also put some boundaries on the people you will be meeting and having some exchange gifts, the people you would be with during the celebrations. Maybe you can also put some boundaries on what to talk about during conversations, during exchange, during dinner time, meal time, and all of these things. Set up a healthy boundary for your life, for your occasion, for your celebration. Tip number 3 is take a moment for yourself. Like for the entire holiday season, for the entire duration of the festivities, you may decide to go always with someone, with your friends, with your families, with your colleagues, so that you don't feel any triggers. But you know what? Giving yourself the permission to go alone and spend time to honor your emotion, to honor what is it that still hurt, or honor the grieving part, or even honor the change that transpired in your life, in your family, in your romance, in your marriage, or in your partnership. That would allow your brain to settle and not panic. That would allow your brain to recalibrate and put the energy on really productive ways to move on. Because when your brain knows that there is a specific time that you have allocated, or you have dedicated for you to grieve, for you to just spend that moment for whatever it is that emotions that you want to savor, then your brain will give you also the permissions to move on and do things with others, and you can enjoy it more. Number 4, take time to do volunteer works. Yes, volunteer works do wonders. And when I say volunteer works, you do not have to be confined to the traditional volunteer works of, providing some meals, or gift giving and all of this traditional thing. Volunteer works, you can go as far as doing some errands for a family, having to take care of an elders in the family, or volunteer to do some cooking, volunteer to do some gift wrapping. So do volunteer works that would enable your heart to be stretched. Do some volunteer works that would allow you to remember the value of family. Do some volunteer works that would allow you to remember that there is so much joy in having the family together. And number 5, take time to visit an old place, an old friend, an old organization, an old structure, something that's been in the past. And why it matters? Because once again, you are honoring what has been. Because oftentimes when we want to move on, when we want to see the present and we say, I am in the present, we have this tendency to say, I don't want to look at the past, I don't want to look back, I don't want to see what has been. But the thing here is, when you are able to dedicate a time to visit intentionally something or someone in the past, then again, you are making peace with the past. And you are telling your brain, hey, life has been beautiful. If there has been an incident, a case of inappropriate relationship, cheating, infidelity, and all these things that crashed your relationship, your marriage, or your romantic partnership, then the past is still beautiful. One incident do not define your entire past. So take time to visit something that is worth revisiting coming from your past. So there you go. The holiday season is up next. It's a Merry Christmas. It's a wonderful time of the year. And things do happen, things will come, things will leave us, and things will change us. But on this holiday season, on this time of the year, let us all remember that there is a God who gave us His Son for us to live a life that is beautiful. There is hope, there is faith after a moment of infidelity. There is hope, there is faith, there is joy, there is love, and all of these things is possible because there is still a God who watches over us despite of what transpired. This is Master Coach A. Thank you so much for joining with me here in 100 Days Life Coaching Toolkit Mastery Series. If you are meeting me for the first time, I am the creator of Life Coach Philippines, and we help you become a professional certified life coach. So if you are interested to join us in this profession, do not hesitate to give us a call at 0917-586-1661. I'll see you again tomorrow for day 57. Good day, everyone.